Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Paradise Theater. Tonight is session 1 of Lands of Iobaria. And we're going to start off just off map for now. As these different adventures start gathering. Now, the first thing I need to know, does anybody know each other, or are you all coming in individually?
Individually, I think.
Yeah, I don't know nobody.
Yeah, I think Telemann wouldn't know anyone.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not knowing each other. At least you don't have to put us in a tavern.
No,
Right.
we're not putting you in the tavern.
We all took the same job.
Bunch of jobbers.
So basically, when you show up to this nondescript town, we're just leaving it at that. You head off to what would be the local guild hall, where where you have been told through the multitude of advertisements that have been spread across the lands to go to get basically your staging orders. And that's
I'm probably already there because I'm a guild artisan.
more than likely. This is also the process where you get to see which of the lords and ladies are, and where you pick the lady that you're going to be following.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we meeting up in the guild hall itself or in a room waiting room?
It is actually giving you directions to where Lady Nom's caravan is waiting. It's about a 2 days. It's about a 2 days walk, but you're in such controlled and civilized lands. There's just no actual issue about being ambushed or anything.
Okay.
So over these 2 days, everybody's sort of milling out of the guild house, and you sort of see a group people sort of going off in one direction, going off in another direction. And you guys sort of notice that you're all sort of going in the same direction together. So you have 2 days to get to know each other. If you want to. That's up to you guys. And this is where I'm going to leave the RP to you people. This is where you get to know each other.
We're all looking at the board and each of us taking one of the little slips from the paper. Have the little slits with the phone numbers.
Little sigil. Okay, follow the sigil.
Bing! Little bar goes, just guides us.
No fast travel in this game.
I'm trying to think of what would be the most natural way of beginning conversation. Because yeah, imagine we're all in the guild hall. We're all looking at the papers, and we start headed out, and we're going down the road. Yeah. We're probably all spaced out a little bit of ways. And
now, do any of you have your what's the summoner's thing? Because I want to call them
Eidolon.
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 Are anybody's Eidolons or animal companions, familiars, or any of those out with?
Oh yeah.
Mine's not right now.
Yeah, no. Good old Korvaka never leaves Aishi's side.
Giant anger bunny. The dump.
Yeah. And she walks with the confidence of someone who just assumes she's going to succeed in anything that she does.
I walk next to the big old bunny.
I want
That
to.
seems the most comfortable place to be, is right next to another animal.
I want to check out this big old giant rabbit and see if it's something supernatural.
Oh, you can
because
definitely
that
tell
size.
that's a rabbit of unusual size.
Oh no!
Plus,
I don't think they exist.
An RAS.
ROUS.
We don't.
it has long, gnarly teeth in there.
Oh yeah. The way that I like to describe it is, imagine, your platonic ideal of a bunny, how it's soft, sweet, and round. Now imagine a hare, how it's lanky and like maybe looks a little diseased and like looks fucking insane. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
And this is so the audience can also, hopefully they can see this too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is the rabbit of unusual size.
Yes. Or Vodka.
A short, 2'5" guy just walking right beside it. You don't care.
Yes. And I just want.
Yeah, well, there's this tiefling with 2 sets of horns and eyes that look like burning coals that is giving this rabbit a look like, is that a monster?
Do I kill it? Do I kill it?
Is there a bounty on it? Do I kill it?
Oh, and if she catches you with that, she'll look at you and she'll just give you the deepest scowl, and then she'll continue walking.
Yeah, you scowl at Telemann, and he just gives you that, like, sup up nod.
I think from, like, coming up behind you, I'm just like, that's a fearsome beast you have there.
Yeah, and I think that she probably would respond with something like, there we go. She'd probably respond with something like, yes, very fearsome.
I think it's cute.
From the other side of the bunny where we can't even see, we just hear, I think it's cute.
And
you said you're what, 3 foot tall? Scott?
2 feet.
2 feet.
Oh wow.
2 foot nothing, or like 2'5"?
Oh, 2 foot even.
Oh my
Damn.
god, tiny! Are you a gnome?
No, that's a halfling.
That's short halfling.
Oh no,
that's a quarterling.
Not really. Gnomes are taller than halflings in this.
Huh?
I'm just like, either
Tightling.
your companion speaks or there's someone else nearby.
Did you check for the halfling on the other side? And no, this isn't the start of some joke.
Ryoko's following behind the group, just watching.
Monkey.
And being a beastkin, the rabbit doesn't faze her.
It's like me.
Rabbit.
Probably. Everyone is like so wildly looking, and then there's just like Archibald and Selenius, 2 civilized looking guys, I'm assuming. Selenius,
Hey,
Telemann
Ryoko's civilized. She walks with a cane and she wears her cowl.
And Telemann's dressed in, like, noble finery.
oh, okay, you made him seem like he was almost as bestial as everyone else.
No, I mean,
Not quite.
there are tiefling aspects, like the completely dark skin, the red eyes, the 2 pairs of horns, but other than that, they are wearing, like, nice clothing. Probably a more rugged set of clothes, kind of like an explorer set, so maybe like...
Yeah.
Like a leather jerkin and a coat over one of those nice puffy long sleeve shirts.
So you're dressed up nice. So is Selenius, who's standing at a towering 3 of Scott's characters tall.
I thought you were going to say towering 3 feet to Scott. I was like, oh, wow. Am I the only tall person?
Yeah, because
he's literally 6 foot. Three of
Same.
Scott's character.
Telemann is 5'11", so now we have all those memes about 6 foot versus 5'11" people.
Well, that's why I'm assuming
Short people.
I'm assuming Scott's character is actually 1'11". He just says he's 2.
I'm 2 feet tall. Don't laugh at me.
Don't laugh at the ankle biters. Because they
I'll,
take you out at the ankle.
I kind of like look around like, I am to assume that all of us are headed towards Lady Dimhamis Nom. Am I correct?
That would be right, sir.
Hmm.
Ramis.
So we'll all be traveling companions, hmm?
So it seems it'll be good to have such a formidable group going into these wilds.
Seems like all we'll need to do if there's trouble is send the rabbit after them.
He says, I wouldn't waste the talents of my companion.
Is it a waste to use what a rabbit's good at? Long ears, long legs, good runner, perfect scout.
Long claws, sharp teeth.
Kicks like a horse, I'm sure.
More
Yeah,
like a
she'll
buck.
nod with pride.
See, that's a little bit of rabbit humor, because that could mean a deer or a bunny rabbit.
True.
Ryoko just chuffs.
As you're walking along, everybody give me a perception check.
Where banana?
Public?
Yeah, public's fine.
Okay.
Efficiencies. Is it there?
I'm too busy talking,
Oh, there we go.
engaging the group, you know.
I'm trying to find the perception check.
It should be to the very left.
Yeah, it's not under your skills. It's actually to the left under. On
I'm
the
also
main
looking
page.
at the bunny rabbit.
Ah, there it is. Yes, that's why.
Oh,
That's oops.
we are
I clicked
all
initiative.
distracted
Hold on.
We're all distracted by a giant bunny.
in conversation, and we're in the middle of like a public road. We're probably not even thinking about anything on the side. There we go. Okay.
Hey. The one who can't see over the rabbit's the one with the good roll.
And
That's
the one
because
with
he's
the
looking
rabbit.
underneath the rabbit's legs. It's like, hey.
Yeah.
Trinity, on the left side of your character sheet, if you scroll down, perception will pop up. It'll be a little bit underneath your AC.
Yeah, right under AC.
Yeah, there's like a dice next to it, and then there's like an eye with a line through it.
You just click on the dice thing.
You'll be looking for. I put it in the Discord. You'll be looking for that little window. It's on every single page for your character sheet, so it'll just be the left side of the page. And midway in, there you go. Also distracted.
So
Monkey.
probably the three. Well, I don't know. Where did Iris actually come from? Like, is she from a more civilized land or a more barbaric land?
I'm a little bit of both. Because her mother is from civilized, and her father is more barbaric.
Okay, so you're sort of the in-between type. But yeah, for the basically anybody who was over 15. Wow.
Not many.
Not many. You three notice in the distance, and it's keeping a fair distance to the party. But
Jaw bears.
it's like It's following you and watching you.
What is it?
A bear.
A bear?
A big bear.
Can
Good.
I make let me pop my character sheet open again. Can I make a nature check to see what this bear is doing? Like if this is natural behavior for this bear?
Sure, by all means.
Let's try it with a +6. Yeah, okay.
For if it was just a regular, everyday, run-of-the-mill bear, no, this is not normal.
Okay. Aishi is going to keep her bow drawn as she like pretty much always does. I'm making note of that now. Aishi and her bow are like best friends.
Okay.
But she's not gonna like do anything. She's gonna look back and then casually go, something weird's with that bear, but whatever. Like as she like that's her internal monologue as she's walking.
Yeah. And it's staying like a good 150, 160 feet ahead of the party.
Mm-hmm.
Occasionally stopping, looking back, and just sort of keeps lumbering along.
At one
Like
of those points when it looks back, I want to wave at him. Be like, "Hi, Mr. Bear."
You get a slight nod. Like it acknowledges you.
Being friendly with the animals is good.
So, probably the reason Telemon's distracted is for other distracted people, Selenius and Archibald, do you two visibly carry weapons?
No.
Yeah, I've got a whip, a sword, and that's all you can see.
Archibald has no weapons or armor. He is just wearing cloth and fine fabrics. Well, not fine, but upper class fabrics.
Because this whole time Telemon's had their hand on the pommel, and that kind of like resting it on top of, not actually holding it, way of a very elaborate hook sword. And probably notices Selenius notices your weapons and looks at Selenius like, it's nice to see someone else knows what they're here for.
Well, you never know when something's going to jump out at you, or decide it doesn't want to be a friendly bear. He looks over at the bear again.
Look over at that bear for a little bit, like, I have a feeling that one's smarter than the average bear.
Definitely.
I am just a guild artisan, hoping to aid in whatever way I can.
Right. Giving you a long look with these burning red eyes. Like, bullshit. You wouldn't be here.
I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be a whole what's the expedition? So it's a lady and
Yeah, but those would probably already be with her.
I do carry 2 books with me.
I've
Those
got
So
are
you
the
could be a
weapons.
wizard.
I've got a pack full of stuff.
Actually, you know what we can do? A deception. Well, or actually, it would be he would do.
It would be, I would have to see if you're being deceptive by rolling a perception against your deception DC.
Which I forgot how to tell what that is.
Which
It's your
class?
deception plus 10.
Oh, okay. So it'd be 14.
Ah.
I
I'm
mean,
not good at perception.
you could roll. I mean, oh,
You could
wow.
just roll a
There you
nat
go.
20.
Yeah, there's something off with the fact that he's definitely not telling the truth. Ooh, my food's coming. But yeah, he doesn't have any weapons or armor visible. Could be a rogue.
Yeah, definitely giving you that look like like you can tell their eyes aren't one solid color, but it's like if you were looking at a person's eyes and they were shaded over with one color, kind of like how the elves in the Elder Scrolls look. So there's like an iris and pupils in there, but they're all just burning red, and you can tell just by the glint in the eye, someone's caught on to the fact. Probably thinks you're a wizard though because of the books and no visible weapon, and the fact that you're an old man.
He gives you a wry smile and a wink.
Definitely cocks an eyebrow at the wink and looks back to Selenius like, fucking seeing this shit? Like, doesn't say that, but it has that look that's like, really? This old man's into me.
Whoa. Not that kind of wink.
Selenius is keeping his eyes on the bear just in case. He's a fetchling whose pale skin is like shot through with some darker colors, like as if he was made of marble. And he's got glowing eyes and white hair. So he doesn't quite exactly look old, though, even though he has white hair.
Yeah, I feel like there's probably a little bit of camaraderie between the two of them then, being kind of from more what people would say are like cursed lineages.
Yeah, or blessed.
Depending on who you ask.
Yeah.
Most people probably look at tieflings and go, demon!
Well, it depends on the scenario or the world.
But probably kind of looks to Selenius, nods, and is like, you have a name that you go by?
Selenius Shade Tree. I'm ward of Edmund Graydon from the land of Taldor.
Nods. Telemann Balani, scion of slayers from Last Wall.
Pleasure to meet you.
Archibald Harrowfield, guild artisan of, well, unnamed city we just came from.
Guild artisan of insert city name here.
Bracket XXXX bracket.
Yeah.
Or just asterisk, 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 asterisk.
Either one works.
And of
What
course,
about
we
all
assume the rest of you have names.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Ryoko Chua is, you see, just an orangutan. But she is walking with a cane. She's wearing her cowl and walking upright. She seems to have some intelligence about her. And that's really all you see at this point in time. But she grunts kind of, Ryoko.
Where banana?
A pleasure.
You get Aishi kind of looks back and with just like the most dismissive Aishi. And like she's like tall and like, you know how they describe elves as like graceful and slender? Like she's
Poetry in
not that.
motion.
She's like scary skinny, you know? And she's got like this pale skin. Like wearing hide armor of strange exotic hides. Which someone might be able to know what kind of hide it is with some sort of check. And like just she looks mean. She looks like she's been through some shit and she will continue to go through some shit until she dies.
If it was monster hide, would that be like an occultism?
It's not monster hide.
Well, then you're lame.
Yeah. But yeah, no, she just gives like a very dismissive like Aishi, and then just like continues walking. Like she's a little bit ahead of the group, like maybe by like 5 or 10 feet, just because she's like fucking these people, they're so slow. I'm used to sprinting everywhere.
Yeah, you probably just get like look over with those red eyes, just like, ain't she?
Yeah, and
just like
she
a short nod, like, yeah, good to meet you.
yeah, and her eyes, by the way, are like pitch black as well. I'd definitely say that they match the picture that I have picked.
Isn't that fairly common for elves in Pathfinder?
Yeah, actually, the picture that I have is the official picture for a Sylvan elf. So not quite a woodling elf, but also kind of a woodling elf. There was like a translation where Sylvan elves aren't really a thing anymore, I don't think.
They would count as wood elves. It's like
Yeah,
a high elf could be a sun elf, a moon elf, or any other number of things.
right. Exactly. But yeah, no, she looks pretty much exactly like the picture, except she's wrapped in like this dark brown fur that's like has huge mats in it. It's too.
Okay.
Does
That's you.
does what's his name?
Iris
Cherry
or
Shine
Bone?
introduce himself?
Take a moment looking at the bear. Like, oh, yeah. Dylan. Yeah. Dylan Cherry Shine. Hi. Interesting. Leather. Hide. Something. Anyways, how y'all doing?
Aren't you a chipper one?
Well, as I stated before, it'll be nice to have such a well comprised group to be traveling into the unknown wilds with Lady Dimhamis. Or do we say Lady Nom? I don't quite know.
It would be Lady Nom.
Okay, with Lady Nom.
Just
Level 10 kills level 1.
Oh no, she just would send one of the guards to do the dirty work.
Take care of Lance.
But anyway, it's getting on towards night, and you find a suitable place to set up camp. Is anybody going to do watches? You're still in a very well patrolled area.
where's the
So-
bear?
The bear's not to be seen at the moment.
Ryoko will set herself up to do watch.
Yeah, Telemann will take watch at the darkest time of night since they have dark vision.
Same with Aishi. She'll take second watch as well. It's the hardest
Okay.
watch.
Selenius will take first watch.
Well, this old man needs his sleep, so I will take the last watch.
Okay.
We go to wake up Archibald, go into, like, open the flap of the tent. They're cuddling with all of their foxtails.
No, he's just dead. He's an old man who's dead now.
Hey, it's the kind of sleeping. Did he die in his sleep? Or
Yeah,
okay.
Then
yeah.
Oh,
there's
he snorted. Whew. Okay, let's wake him up.
and then there's Archie. He's dead.
Good.
Okay. So whoever doing the watches, it actually is fairly quiet. You see the occasional patrol go by, so you know it's if there's anything out there, it's probably already been taken care of. And the sun eventually rises, and you all set off to hopefully within this day meet up with Lady Nom and the rest of the expedition.
Well, by my calculations, which are not usually accurate when it comes to measurements of space, no, measurements of long distance, we should be there pretty soon.
Yeah. Aishi will nod, and then for just like a brief moment, she'll like forget she's with other people and start sprinting, and she's just like she's got a movement speed of 40, so she's like pretty fucking fast, and then she'll like stop and realize, oh wait, there's others. And then she'll take a normal pace, like 20 feet ahead of you guys.
Yeah. Then she just starts running up to him, was just like, goodbye.
Someone's eager.
Quite a speedy little one she is. The bunny makes one hop and catches up with you.
Yeah.
Ryoka will climb up into the trees, looking around, watching our backs, and moving quickly.
Okay.
Not saying this in character, but looking for banana.
Every time.
You're going to be so bad.
We're gonna have a lot of monkey jokes.
Mhm.
Right? Bananas aren't even. What's the word?
They're not even
Native?
native to this region, you
That's
fool.
right. They're not native to.
Selenius will take out a tin whistle and play a tune as we walk.
Ah, good, a musician. Those are always welcome on any long journey.
Some people don't like them.
Well, those people are wrong.
If anyone looks up into the trees, Ryoko's kind of dancing while she swings from one tree to the next. Like,
Love
yeah,
that.
this is awesome.
If she was with you, she'd say, musicians get you killed, but Aishi is not with you right now. She's a misanthrope. Who'da thunk?
A lone wolf, I mean rabbit.
Yeah, right?
I work on my own. Hop, hop.
Usagi Yojimbo.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, damn. I wish I had a way to play Usagi Yojimbo now.
Yeah, I don't have any instruments, I checked.
I am
Yeah.
just going to set up your guys' group token.
Okay.
No, I like this. Actually, while you're making this, is that a known tune that you're doing?
Sure. Why not?
Archibald's
Reigns of
gonna try.
Castamere or something.
Yeah, no, Archibald's gonna try to sing to it. It might not be good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
Ryoko's gonna throw bananas at Archibald.
I thought they were native.
Speaking of performance roles, there. Wow.
Ooh.
I am
Wow.
approved
Affected
this
by the
song,
bananas.
Oh, man.
Wow.
but I don't care. I'm
Let's get the
enjoying it.
rolls of one out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time you hit, like, maybe you hit, like, a bunch of sour notes, like, Tillman visibly winces. And it's just like, it's great.
Yeah, I'll stop and shake the thing. I'm out of practice.
Aw, we had a good song going.
And
Great song. Perfect song.
Had a better song than I did.
Well, when you're working in the guild, sometimes singing is the best way to pass the time.
When you're not busy counting other people's coin.
I do the more labor. I don't handle the coin as much.
It just gives you that look like you missed the point.
Yeah.
Look, I think up ahead I might see signs of the encampment.
loudly jingling coin purse as they run away.
Yeah.
I have 1 gold on me. There's no
Damn, I'm
loudly
richer
jingle.
than you.
I bought as much as I could.
I've got 16 gold.
I got 2.
Well, let's not let them get too far ahead. Lightly jogging to keep up with the elf.
Yeah, with Aishi. I know.
Elf!
It's annoying. It's an annoying name.
Isn't it
Archibald has,
Aishaishi?
It's Aishi Savanasava Aranasa.
Because it
Or
looks like it's written
Arasana.
Aishaishi. Or Shaiishi.
Aishaishi. Yeah, that's right. Aishaishi. That's what it is.
Archibald has picked up whistling the tune that you were doing.
Yeah, I'll
It's
put my
not-
tin whistle away.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's not terrible. It's just kind of like a normal person whistling, I'm assuming, with a 13. And like you're sprinting ahead, and god damn cats, both you, fuck off.
Oh, is Zappa being an idiot?
Leela's doing it too.
Mm.
He'll just like take a step, and all of a sudden he's like further than he was before,
Did you use Misty Step?
and he's doing it again and again and again to keep up with the sprinters.
Are you Misty Stepping? What are you doing?
No such thing in this game. But there's something close.
It's warp stepping.
Warp Stepping, okay. That's my favorite dance move from the 80s.
Yeah,
so-
watching you do that, Tillman just goes, like, nods.
Knew it.
Says, goes, wizard.
Ha!
Maybe. Maybe not. Something close.
Shame I can't do anything like that.
We don't really need to. We're going to the same place.
Right. I'm just trying to keep up like with most of the sprinters, the people that are running ahead.
But then, like, twists their hand just so to cast Mage Hand. And has it just, like, float out. And, like, maybe one of the discarded bananas that, Ryoko had thrown, it picks it up and hucks it, like, knowing that Archibald's gonna warp step where he'll end up. There's just a banana.
Yeah.
It's like 5 copper. Throws it.
So, can everyone in the players folder where your characters are, can everyone see the character name group token?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
I
I see
cannot.
it on the map.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, it's under players. It's actually under players.
The speed of the
Yeah.
slowest
Yes.
pulling creature. For a second, I thought it said the speed of the slowest cart. And I was going to be like, why did we get something better?
Basically, it's 1 hex a day.
Gotcha.
These hexes have been scaled to 25 miles. That would be going at a fairly decent pace.
About how fast the Pioneers went.
Now, that's depending as long as you are on a somewhat decent track and you're going through flat land.
Mm.
Crossing through the mountains and that, well, that's a totally different story. Same force. But your day goes about itself, and it's not, nice day, and you start hearing sounds of like horses and people. Just sort of, it's almost like a rallying point. And as you get into the area, you see that there is actually multiple groups here. But your instructions have been to go to the lakeside, and then meet up with Miss Lady Nom there.
All right. I mean, I'm definitely going to the lakeside. That's 100% what I'm doing.
Yep.
Also, there's so many of these elves.
Yes, this is her entourage.
God, I wish I was playing a dwarf.
Yeah.
Just to piss off the elf.
No, just go. Oh no, they're reproducing.
My mistake, just to be annoyed by the elves.
Oh, look, it's me.
Ryoko comes out of the trees and keeps following the group, but she's like just looking around, listening to everything that everyone says. And she starts doing things like rolling over, like doing a front flip.
Somersaults.
Yeah. And laying on her back, playing with her feet, getting up, following some more. She
This
just
is
keeps
some-
getting behind and trying to catch up.
This is some straight up orangutan behavior. I'm here for it.
They are quite the ooga and the booga.
They are
Uh-huh.
mischief incarnate.
Yeah.
I just realized I'm playing a summoner whose entire thing is board spam, and I have one summon that I never put away. This is my Pikachu. I am Ash Ketchum.
Yes,
Damn it.
yes, that is correct.
Nice.
I had no idea when I made this character I would be playing a character who loves jelly donuts so much.
You all are playing.
No. You know what this is?
I'm playing
Mm.
Pokemon.
Oh, Sam.
I love Zam Zam.
Sam,
I
Sam.
miss Zam Zam.
Oh, Sam.
You could have had a Fae summon.
Yeah, you
Could
could have.
have.
You could have had a face summon that pretends to be a fruit bat, and it could have just been Sam.
Yeah, I could never. Well, I can't say I could never ape your thing because
Ooga booga.
yeah.
We're gonna have a serious talk later there. Here.
We have finally made it.
There we go.
Joyous.
So as you can see, there are 3 wagons. They are surrounded by
Elves.
different types of guard. Well, 2 types of guards. One's carrying long spears, and the other's carrying definitely long bows.
Tell what kind of elves these are.
Do you actually have elven lore?
I don't have elven lore. My main question is, are they wood elves like I?
No, they are not.
Okay, that's all I care about.
Okay. They are definitely not of the wood elf variety.
Okay.
They're much prettier than that.
Fair. My people are a scraggly kind.
As you guys approach, the ones around the wagons have noticed you. Sort of just eyeing you a little bit. It's like,
Do you think they're bringing ale along with this expedition?
They
Ale will
better.
make you. Oh, go ahead.
They better.
Ale will
Ryoko
make you
hears
sloppy.
ale and she starts to hurry along.
All signs of monkey behavior stop.
Yes.
You
Well,
hear
as
her
you-
cane clicking on the stones. Click, 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 as she tries to get her little stubby legs to carry her faster.
So as you get closer to this lower area, you see more of the soldiers. And then you see a very tall female elf and a very recognizable bear standing off to the side.
Told you the bear was fun.
You know, he ain't the average bear.
No,
Stop
that is no
stealing my
average bear.
jokes!
Did you say he's not the average bear, or did you say he's smarter than the average bear?
I mean, those are kind of similar. I mean, if we were to get technical.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal
Good.
your joke.
Unacceptable behavior.
But yeah, she'll like walk up and she'll say, I assume you're Lady Nom?
She looks at you. Yes, that is correct.
I'm here for the caravan. The
I take
expedition.
it you have the writ from the guild hall.
Oh yeah, I produce it immediately.
She takes it, looks at it, gives you a nod, and then looks at the others, sort of like expecting, like, okay,
Oh,
hand
yeah.
him over.
I pull mine out.
Yep, hand him over.
I
hand it
whip it
up.
out.
Yeah, so as you guys are handing it all to her, the writs, she's like, excellent, excellent. The two way in the back, are you moving?
Yeah, I hand it over.
I've never seen an halfling run so fast.
Yeah, right? And then jump over a cliff. Hell yeah, this guy's my style.
There you go.
Just runs right up.
Here you go.
Oh, he's got to get
Hands it up.
close. He's got short arms.
Definitely looks down at you and go, interesting, and takes the writ.
Now I'll walk back with everybody else.
Okay. We'll just
Love
speed this
watching him
along.
follow that line. It's like watching a plane go over a flight path.
Okay. And of course, the writ handed over and everything. We're good. She goes, excellent. So, I take it you've all have read what this expedition's about.
Indeed,
Not.
we have.
Excellent.
We
Do you
had
know-
homework.
Hmm.
Crap.
It's okay, little one. You'll be caught up to speed as we go along. So, with that, you realize the dangers there could or may be.
Of course, my lady. But it'll be quite I don't know the word. Fulfilling, I guess. Quite fulfilling to have done such a great task for such a beautiful lady.
She just sort of looks at you like if like no reaction on her face.
The stones on this old man.
He's lived a long life. He ain't afraid.
So, I would like to know what each one of you, what your specialty is, and what you can bring to this expedition.
Oh, crap!
Killing monsters.
Ryoko is gonna move up closer, try to ingratiate herself with the lady
Monkey bow.
by going ooh, 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 with the big kiss lips and the duck lips, yeah, that's it.
Uh-huh.
And then the big cheesy grin where the lips flip up and all you see is teeth. And she says, Ryoko is an oracle.
Ah, it seems you have traveled far. It's good to see our message got as far as it has. And an oracle will be greatly appreciated.
I speak to those in the trees and of under the ground. They often aid me.
Which would be of a great boon, and I take it this lovely specimen of a rabbit is yours.
She nods. There's a little bit of pride in her face.
Next.
I am a craftsman, a tailor, if one needs to know, and I can hold myself in battle if needed.
Ah, yes. Craftsmen will be needed. Your skills will be greatly appreciated.
He'll nod.
I can also assist in battle. But however, I'm also very good at speaking to people who are not so friendly and making them friendly towards us.
Ah, a person who is good with words. And soothing ones, that I see. Excellent.
I am a fighter, and I will be the best guard round. The better ones than you have.
Ooh.
Ryoko chuffs and laughs again.
Yes, looking at you,
Ryoko is very strong.
yes, looking at you, you seem to be of a very stout stature.
Yes.
But to see if you're better than my guards, well, that's remained to be seen. But challenge has been accepted.
Challenge accepted. Roll initiative. You're battling all our guards.
Like,
No, we'll do it.
short. I like
come
animal. The bear's cool. I really liked him. He was kind of cool. She, he, whatever.
Yes.
The bear is cool.
I can feel the connection you would have. Very nice. One of similar kin is welcomed among this group. And she looks at you, Psycho, and she looks at Mira's character at the same time when she mentions that. Like she understands one aspect of your abilities.
Oh, yeah.
Telemann probably steps forward and is like, I come from a long line of sorcerers, and I'm pretty good at killing monsters. It feels like that's something that will be needed out here.
More than you possibly know. And your experience will be greatly appreciated. Is there anybody else, or did we get everybody?
I think that's everybody.
Okay. So she motions you to a campfire and says, please get yourselves a hot meal and that. We will talk more after. So it is about like what would be 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
And for
Perfect.
second lunch.
Lunchtime.
Spoken like a true Arfling. Second lunchtime.
Now he sets the clock a ticking.
Ryoko picks up a plate of the food and takes it to the lady and sits down beside her and starts eating fruit out of her bag.
Well, thank you for the plate and nice manners too. Yeah, this should be interesting.
Yeah, I think good old uh wait, how do I not remember how to say my own character's name?
Aishaishi.
Aishaishi. Yeah, it's literally in my notes. No, it's not. It disappeared from my notes. Great. Aishaishi is she probably grabs anything that is not meat off of the plate. Like you guys could pretty easily like notice she's not eating meat. And she's like probably like feeding some to Korvaka.
One of them vegans.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you do notice that it actually is divided. The meat is divided out as a separate thing
Nice.
because not all elves eat meat.
True. Yeah, and she definitely would appreciate that. She probably would make a nod towards whatever chef cooked it up as she dishes up vegetables, and no thank you, just a nod. You know what I mean? And then she'll go and eat and feed her rabbit, her hare.
Selenius will get the trail dust off his clothes with prestidigitation and then go get himself a plate of food.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hooray for magical dry cleaning.
Right. I also grabbed some food. I'm just like, excellent lunch. I'm quite famished. And this old man puts down a very hearty amount of food.
Hey, you gotta keep the energy levels up, right?
Oh yeah.
So as everybody goes through this motion and your motion to sit with Lady Dom, she sort of breaks into conversation and starts asking, you know, of all of you, do you know the history of the lands we're going to?
Only that much of it is lost.
That is correct. But do people know why it was lost?
Not as far as I was able to find out.
Stupid humans and elves.
Well, there goes those manners.
Right out the window.
Yeah, your boss is an elf. Haha.
I've unfortunately spent most of my time in the guilds, not much studying history.
Well, from what we've been able to gather, about 2 to 3 millennia ago, it was a thriving kingdom. Many grand cities, towns. This land of Barvia used to be one of their own colonies. They were spread far and wide. And then one day, a curse befell the land, and people started dying. They could not figure out why. All their oracles, all their priests, the greatest spellcasters that they could muster could not figure out why this was happening. It is a mystery. It's a mystery I would love to solve while trying to build up a kingdom. Because if this curse still exists, we have a very long uphill road to travel.
That is quite the logical conclusion.
The only thing I can surmise of this is that some ancient god became slighted by these people. For that is the only person that could, or being, that could curse such a large kingdom.
Any idea on who this god might be? Is it a god of the inner seas or something older?
I believe it is something older. At the time this kingdom was at its height of power, the inner seas were still more tribal. Their kingdoms have not risen yet, that we know of now.
The gods of the ancients prefer a simpler society.
That is true for
There
most.
are gods older than that prefer nothing.
She'll nod. She understands that.
Let's pray tell that that is not the case of this. But it is a mystery, and it's one that I will pay handsomely for. If anyone is able
Well, now you're
to
speaking
come up
my
with,
language. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he's like, now you're speaking my language.
oh, anything beyond the regular expedition that has tickled my fancy, I will gladly pay anyone who would pursue such matters.
Well, as he like sets his plate down, starts brushing himself off, then I suppose we should probably get going.
We are going to be leaving at morning. I'm still waiting for a few more people to show up. A few artisans and craftsmen to help set the base camp up.
Those fools should have came with us. Most of them are lazy over there at the guild.
Oh, they're not necessarily from the guild, but I have taken it upon myself to make sure that certain other people of the craftsmanship needed will be coming along as well.
It'll be interesting to have like minds nearby then.
Are we going to have to babysit?
That will be more of, and she waves a hand towards her entourage of guards. That'll be more their job.
Well, if they're anything like the slobs at the guild I came from, they're going to need those guards.
Yes, we will see.
It's just he's using every opportunity to bash his guildmates.
Yeah.
It does bring a little, like, crock of a smile on her lips. She knows what you're doing. And she does find it a little amusing.
Yeah.
Yes. But your lot's main thing will be the actual exploration. And first contacts with any natives that would still be around, if we do stumble across them. There are rumors there are small nomadic villages among the plains parts of this land, and a few occasional treetop villages as well. So it'd be interesting if we come across one of them.
She says
Thank you.
treetop images, all eyes go to the orangutan.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, you know the one who's going to get up there the quickest.
I have a climb speed when it comes
Yeah,
to
I was
trees
gonna
and
say,
vines. Thank you very much.
Aisha has a, what, 40 speed? Because it's your movement speed, but also climb speed?
Yes.
Yeah.
God.
Aishaishi. One day I'll remember how to pronounce it.
Yeah, one day you'll get it.
Why'd I make a dumb name like that? Because I wanted to.
And
that's
one day
why.
I'll remember how to say it.
Yeah, right? That'll be when we've known we've played the campaign for about a year. But no, I think Aishaishi is probably going to look and say, And if danger, is there hazard pay?
It really does depend on what you would consider danger, considering the whole land is a danger.
And at like the whole land is a danger, there is an almost uncontainable smile for a little bit that gets on Aishaishi's face before she kind of wipes it clean.
I love that. She's like, yes, excellent.
Danger.
Yes, there's danger afoot.
A little bit of danger keeps the mind and the body in shape.
It can also have you quite dead.
Mm-hmm. She nods at both of these things.
Yes, quite.
You don't have to be a dick about it, pout pout.
Aw,
No, like that would be a him being like, yeah, you're quite right. I'm deflated now.
No,
yes.
he was just agreeing with her.
Yeah.
He understands the
No.
dangers.
No, the funny.
Oh no. He'll be
Wait a
funny.
minute.
Hmm?
I have both an Eidolon and an animal companion. Jesus Christ. I'll have to
Oh.
deal with that after fucking session.
Oh, wow, there we go.
Yeah.
The animal
Another
companion's
rabbit.
been another rabbit inside the fur of the bigger rabbit.
Yeah, right.
That would be funny.
Or inside the stomach of the bigger rabbit.
Or actually,
It's
it
in a
turns
hat.
out that that big rabbit's actually a jackalope and opens its front pouch, and that's where the other bunny comes out.
Wait, I just realized what I'm calling my Eidolon is actually my animal companion. And there's nothing in D&D Beyond, or not D&D Beyond, fucking Path Builder, that helps me build my Eidolon.
Yes, there is.
There is. Never mind.
Yeah,
It is a
it's under-
beast. It's a brutal beast.
Ah,
Oh, cool. Yeah, well, we're just going to say that her animal companion is the rabbit, and then is Korvaka, and then the Eidolon we haven't seen yet. That's what we'll say.
Okay, and we can work on that after.
Yeah.
So, with basically lunch over with, she's like, "You are free to mingle among who are here. Also, the third wagon is where you can place any of your stuff you wish not to carry. That will be considered your wagon. Just about what needs to be done."
Ryoko's gonna stay with the lady, and she's going to cast a spell
Okay.
with her divine spell casting.
And what are we casting?
Divine spell casting.
which
Oracle.
spell? Oh,
Yeah,
you're
what
going to use
spell?
your oracle thingy.
Oh.
Your oracular, how would you say oracular? Oracular?
Mm-hmm.
Oracular curse.
Yeah, your oracular curse killed everyone! Turns out
essentially-
she was an assassin.
To trigger the oracular curse, you have to use one of your focus spells, which are labeled as curse. I think I labeled them as curse.
Yeah, I think they're usually labeled.
Yeah.
Well, I labeled
Yeah, you
them
got
because otherwise they don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so-
got curse and brackets beside them.
I don't know if you want to cast Soul Siphon or Touch of Undeath on her, but that might not end
No.
you out for you.
The monkey was an assassin. We just never asked.
But
Where?
you-
Wait a minute. I think my spells are messed up because
Are
I
you on
should
your
have
character
an
sheet?
oracle spell.
That is
Oh,
your
yeah.
Soul Siphon and Touch of Undeath are your Oracle spells.
Yeah, the focus spell's down near the bottom
I guess.
to set your oracle stuff off. You
Here.
gotta cast one of those.
There you go. I renamed the primal. Well, I put primal focus spell and then oracle next to it, so that way you'll be able to keep track of that.
Okay.
You might not want to cast either of those on her because
The lady has been attacked.
No, I thought.
Wow,
I'd
that
sit
would be a
there-
great way of ending a game, like right off the first session.
I thought I'd sit there and try to divine what's going on or what happened.
Well, shit. Guess we'll try again next week.
Oh yeah, unfortunately, unless you have the,
Mm,
I don't think there's a cantrip for that. It'll be like there are spells later on where you can use like divination
Yeah.
type stuff.
Okay. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, oracle's weirdly worded because you're an oracle, but you're not.
it's
Yeah.
not on purpose.
There's not a true
Mostly.
oracle
Color.
power.
Okay. Maybe because I'm a doom caller also.
I call you doom.
Do
But
my
nobody knows
say.
that. Nobody knows that yet.
Death.
Oh yeah, nobody knows what other people's, well, for lack of a better way of putting it, classes are unless you want to share that with people.
No, I don't think I will. Never telling anyone anything. Can't trust them.
Can't trust him.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
In that
I'm
case.
a rogue.
Uh-huh.
Playing the fucking rogue. Rogue is just like,
Yeah, nothing personnel.
So after food's all done, Lady Nom excuses herself. There is a meeting with the other Tortson ladies that she must attend. And she wanders off.
I'm shocked
like
that they
to-
can put up with each other.
I look to Selenius. Shall we see if there's a, I don't know what they would call it. I guess wine barrel probably. They're elves, so he's gonna assume wine. Shall we see if there's a wine barrel we can crack our way into?
The wine.
You don't see anything in the open, but you're quite sure there might be something in one of those wagons.
I'll probably approach somebody, one of the elves, like, "Good sir, is there a wine barrel we might partake in before the night's over?"
The bear actually wanders closer to everybody.
Do the elves answer? If I ask?
I looked at
Somebody
Aisha
better
Ishi.
feed that bear.
Which elf are you going to?
Just any of the guards, probably near the. If there's not an open wine barrel out in the open, probably near one of the wagons.
Okay.
I looked at Aisha Ishi. Do you speak to animals? And look at the bear.
I
The
can,
bears are
yes.
just like,
This bear is of a particular bond, though.
Raiko's gonna climb into the tree next to the where we're at and start making a bed, and she chuffs down at them. Oh, oh! Somebody better feed the bear. Oh, oh!
I think if the bear wants some food, the bear seems to be smart enough to get it.
As I said, smarter than the average.
That's right. It is smarter. So go feed it quickly before it eats you.
I think that Aisha Ishi will probably look down at her rabbit Korvaka, and then look up at Stella the bear, and then look back down at her and say, "It is all right, little one. You can go and make friends." And
Aw.
yeah,
the minute you say that, Stella
Lunch.
like sort of goes and sits on her backside.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Korvaka socialize a little bit because while my character does not like socializing, I cannot, as a responsible pet owner, disallow my animal to not be able to socialize.
I'm gonna turn into a little house cat and wander around the party.
Tibbets.
Oh my God, where'd this house cat come from?
Actually,
This is how you get
you know,
Tibbets.
you know what I'm gonna do? That was a good question. I am gonna cast Speak with Animal, and I'm going to walk up to Stella, bow, and say, "You are the protectorate of the lady, correct?"
The bear does not answer you.
Yeah.
It is a bear.
It is a bear. You may
Sort
have
of.
cast Speak with Animals, but fuck you. The bear doesn't want to talk.
Looks down at you. Yes.
And I say, if you wish, and I point over to Korvaka, and I say, he will not bite you.
Unless you
Oh.
want him to.
I would like the same consideration.
She turns and says, perhaps. And then turns back towards the bear.
Yeah, she looks at Korvaka. Would be unfair to fight.
And she kind of smirks and says, you perhaps. Probably would look with a smirk and say, you might underestimate. More of a playful than a, But then again, I'm like not very high charisma, so.
The bear goes, I'm level 10.
Yeah.
That's the scary part. He is.
Oh no.
The bear's meta.
Yeah. No. The thing about Aishaishi is she is fully confident in her ability and her companion's ability to survive literally anything. Like, death does not have meaning to Aishaishi.
Yes.
This is something you will find out soon, but for those of you who would understand this reference, very Indiana.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, we're dead.
We're gonna get betrayed.
Oh no, not like that. Just
know.
in the combat style.
I know. I know what you mean.
I think
Yeah.
Indiana's combat style is that because she's like, well, either I win or I don't have to explain my fuck ups.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, basically.
Who knows? Maybe Aishaishi has a similar bend. Whoa!
Please no. There's too many betrayals.
Listen, we love women's rights, but also I love women's wrongs. I love it when women do bad things, so that's just what I'm doing.
Too many betrayals.
Stop moving.
Hun.
I'm wandering around as a little cat to different people.
Yeah.
I'm trying my hardest to find a wine or ale barrel.
I'll go over to tell him and say, "Are you going to tell me you turn into something or make something appear or talk to animals too?"
No, but I have a great trick. You put a ale glass in my hand. There won't be any more ale. I'm waiting to see if the old man can find something.
That sounds like a good trick.
You give me a long night in a tavern with a woman, and I'll be gone by morning.
Ah, the disappearing act.
So Archibald and Banana, I need both of you to make me perception checks.
Dum-dum-dum.
To see that
I
she's
thought it was going to
actually
be
a
need both of you to make an initiative check, so you have trespassed.
Never should have come here.
You've activated my trap card.
Yay! When I'm looking for ale, I roll well. Oh God, almost as good as me with a 10.
So we'll get to the ale part in a minute because that's not an issue. But the two of you actually hear yelling coming from roughly up in that direction.
Is that where the lady went?
Yeah. And it's 6 voices, and it's almost like they're trying to yell over top of each other. And there seems to be a few tempers flaring.
Meow. I poke my head that way.
It seems the lords and ladies are having quite a squabble.
Yes.
Meow.
With that 21, you can definitely hear a very. They're all speaking in common, but the one that you're hearing the most is a very very guttural dialect to it. Like it's definitely not a human. More like maybe one of the goblinoid races.
Goblins!
And just basically stating that he's going to be the king. And that all of them are going to be under his rule.
Leave it to the lords and ladies to squabble like peasants when it comes to leading a country.
Isn't it? Beyond that, yes, you're pointed to the second wagon. There actually is a wine barrel in the back that has been tapped.
Unfortunately for our dear new friend Teleman and Selenius, if he's looking for it, I'm not coming back.
You ever have a feeling that you've just been betrayed by an old man?
You didn't. No one took him up on his offer to go find some, so he just went off on his own.
Yeah, he went to find it. He didn't.
There's a
want
moment
to
where he's
bring it.
probably he has like 2 flasks and he reaches reaches one out to the cat because he saw you transform. So he's just like, do you drink in that form?
Can you drink in that form? Can I outdrink you in this form?
Would you outdrink me?
Surely not.
Meow.
Kind of shakes his head like, no, I don't want it.
I'm a fucking cat.
That's it. I am setting up a character sheet that has a cat token.
Mhm.
And whenever you transform into that cat,
just
that
swap.
is what you're moving around.
Meow, meow.
He pulls the second flask up to his back up to him, and he's just like, "Well, more for me." And at that moment, like a big fluffy white tail just flicks out from behind him and kind of swooshes back and forth a little bit as he starts to take both.
He's a furry!
And he's
We gotta
happy.
kill him now.
He's happy as a fox in the hen house.
More like
Brush up
Aw.
against your leg.
fox in the booze house.
I do the little cat thing on your leg.
Wait,
Making
We
biscuits.
got rabbits, cats, monkeys,
and bears.
foxes,
Oh my!
Bears, oh my, yeah.
bears. Oh my!
Oh, yes.
Then we have we have someone from the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
Oh, this is going to be such a fun group.
We all make
If you stick around as a cat, he's just gonna start telling random like folktale stories to you that he's picked up here and there.
He sits down in front of you while you're drinking and telling your stories and just looks up at you and be like, yep. Okay.
Hey, you're the one around that he can really talk to. All the elves are boring. No. We're just sitting behind the wagon drinking all the ale.
Do you actually say that? Those elves are all boring.
No, that was out of character.
Okay.
They
You have a
kill
lot
you.
of people looking at you right about now.
You are murdered in your sleep by elves. We will avenge you with dwarves.
I'd say to tell him, I don't think he's coming back.
I think we've been betrayed. I'll never recover from this.
I'm going to go see if I really want to divest myself of what I'm carrying.
Well, don't leave me here alone with the rabbit.
And a bear.
Having a bear and a monkey.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, it would probably
The
say
animals
something
of the group.
like, don't leave me alone with the menagerie.
A rabbit, a bear, and an orangutan walk into a tavern.
The tavern is now closed for health violations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you keep your
think
tail
about
out
it.
after you bring it out?
Yeah, it's like almost like an unconscious. When it comes to ale, he's happy as can be, and he's getting a little drunk. So that tail is just swoosh, 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 swoosh.
Okay, this ain't wizard.
Totally wizard.
We seem to have found some more animal attributes to this party. I guess it is truly going to be a treehouse we'll be building.
Ah, friends, welcome. There's taps the keg. It's kind of really hollow sounding. A little bit of wine left.
You drank all of this yourself, Foxy Grandpa?
It was like this way when I found it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're holding.
How many
two
tails are you
fingers.
holding up?
The cat's been drinking half. Don't worry.
The cat's been drinking half. Even if they weren't a cat right now, they're only this tall. I hope he hasn't been drinking as much as you.
Let me tell you a story.
How about you tell me the story of where the other bottles are, or where the other kegs are?
Looks around. Go ask a guard. They'll know if there's any left.
Told
One of
you we were
the guards
betrayed.
closest to you guys just points at the second wagon saying, "There's enough there."
Going to go to one of I assume that there are probably guards around the alcohol, keep people from being rowdy. And kind of.
And really? Archibald's the only one drinking.
Huh. Well, in that case, darn, I was going to say you would lean over to one of the guards and be like, keep an eye on that one.
Oh, you actually do notice they are keeping an eye on it. But it's not like... It's not in the sense that they're making sure he doesn't take the barrel.
Probably there to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Well, that's to be given. The looks more like, how much can this man handle?
Oh, it's like abject terror on their faces.
He
should be dead. He should be dead.
How many mugs or flagons or whatever you're using to drink?
Well, so he's got two, and he filled both up first, drank those two, probably filled them both back up and drank those two. I'm assuming these are like smaller wine. These are probably like smaller wine barrels. They probably don't hold much.
It's a 50-gallon barrel.
Well, Jesus, that was a lot more full than it would have been.
30 gallons. He's fine.
Let's say it's wine, so probably like five fucking flagons were probably enough to get him drunk. I don't know how alcohol works in any system because I don't really have a system for that.
No, but you can base it off of real life. And I need you to make a fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
You should have done a tactical Chunda rookie mistake.
Oh, we're fine.
Actually, you're not.
Drunk as fuck!
You're a little more drunk as fuck.
My tummy hurts.
Oh no, it's like you're wondering why the ground is sort of shifting in 5 different
Why do you think he hasn't gotten back up?
He can't.
Yeah.
Hey, we're sitting on the
on the ground looking at each other. The cats.
Yeah. Well, as you look at the cat, there's 5 of them.
That's a lot of cat.
You brought friends.
They
Well, that
meow. They all meow at once.
Yeah. The guards are looking at you now. It's like, I think he's cut off.
Yeah, he's already stopped. Like once he got to that stage, he's a good enough
Well,
drunk.
it's trying to get to the wagon to refill would probably result in the face plant.
Yeah, he's just sitting. Oh, he was sitting up against the back of the wagon where he could just reach up. Unless they stop that, he's right up against that wagon.
So you're actually right there. Yeah, but this guard right near you, he's gonna go.
He
You
hasn't
got it.
tried to. He hasn't tried to reach up. He's drank enough that he knows his limit. Mostly.
Yeah.
You're not fucking 15 anymore. Know your fucking limit.
He said the line! Yeah!
It's not often I get set up for that line.
It's a good one.
You should just say that line to my 17-year-old daughter.
Oh, I heard a fucking 20-something Scottish person say that to their friend as they were holding back their hair.
Oh, Lord.
You're not fucking 15 no more. You should know your fucking limits.
Nice.
I'm gonna walk
That's
over
pretty
to
cool.
whoever that is. Brush up against his leg and then like motion my head up towards that section where the argument thing was.
Oh, I almost pet Belden, then realized, oh yeah, it's Belden. I just saw him turn into a cat. Something's going on
what's
over
that,
there
Belden?
where the lady went.
What's that, Belden? Timmy's in the
To
well?
the well.
So Telemann and Selinus? Selenius, you both can make perception checks.
Hell yeah, I'm bad at these.
Really? Getting the bad rolls out of the way.
Yeah, you're having some hard ones already with this character.
Yeah,
Better now than
Wow.
combat.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no
that's
joke.
true. Get the low ones out. That works. Yes, one day I will pronounce it right, but Computer King, you really don't hear anything.
Yep.
Rowan, you hear the arguing. And you also hear this one very boisterous, almost in a goblin guttural type dialect, the common saying that that's it. Once I get my place established, I'm going to wipe you all off the map.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
What?
Yeah,
In
gonna
Heritage again?
mine?
Yes.
A fault spawn tiefling.
Okay.
So, Azura's.
Okay. What languages do you speak?
I speak. I think it's it's Aklo, Common, Dwarven, and Infernal.
Okay. Let me just. Oh yes, you're in other.
So if he starts speaking and gabbling, I ain't gonna know what he's saying. He'll be going, "Hey, gabagook."
No, he's definitely speaking in common. Let's see here. Yes, you hear a female voice speaking in a language you've never heard of. Just rise above. Almost like they're chanting. And Computer King, you can definitely hear this now. What languages do you speak?
Common, Elven, Requiem, and Shadow Tongue.
This is in Shadow Tongue, and it sounds like someone's trying to erect a curse.
Oh boy. We need to go and then potentially help. Someone's readying a curse.
Of course
Just
they
as
are.
you come to this conclusion, it's like, oh my god. A very sharp voice echoes over the whole encampment area. And everything goes dead silent. You can't even hear yourselves talk.
Was this someone casting a silence spell?
Someone or something
Ew. It's got real rough real quick.
and you where you're at, you can sort of see where the lords and ladies been having their conversation. And they just look at each other. And they all just part ways. And you see the lady come back. And like within a minute, sound comes back.
Yeah, like Telemann will try to approach the lady looking visibly concerned because all of that just happened.
As you approach, she does look at you, and you can. Her facial expressions are pretty muted, but you can tell in her eyes there's just this fiery sort of glint of anger.
Oh yeah, that he does that classic like stop mid-step, hold up a hand in deference and step aside like, oh, never mind, you know, I'm not going to get involved in my boss's work. But probably does just say something like, whatever that was, I'm glad it didn't go through.
Yeah. So about 15, 20 minutes go by, and then she motions for the adventurers to come towards her so she can. It's almost like she wants to talk and explain something.
I go help Archibald up.
Yeah, we both go help him up.
Look, I'm looking at the actually alcohol does have a save chart. I'm assuming I'm probably like stage 5, which is right before unconscious. So that's clumsy 2,
Yes.
sickened 2, stupefied 2. So I can still move. Just
That
have
does
a
not
minus-
sound like the description of someone who is very ambulatory.
I just have a -2 to dexterity based checks, DCs, AC, reflex, range attacks, rolls, skill checks using acrobatic, stealth, thievery. I have a -2 to all checks and DCs, and I cannot willingly ingest anything else. And
Jesus Christ.
I have a -2 to intelligence,
Oh,
wisdom,
I'm fine,
and charisma based
I'm fine.
checks and DCs and saving throws.
I'm fine. I just physically cannot drink anymore.
I have
It's
some
physically
fine.
cannot
-2
do
to
anymore.
everything.
It's fine, I'm just fucking
Oh,
dying.
Lord.
Yeah, your alcohol poisoning level.
No, that's the next stage. That's when you die. Or no, sorry. Stage 6 is unconscious, and stage 7 is death.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
you're incoherent. You're me on New Year's Eve drunk.
Apparently, it only lasts 10 minutes. Off
I'm fine.
Yeah, it's when you do the hurl, then you drop down a step.
Yeah, exactly. That's the next 10 minutes. That's how you drop down. Okay.
He'll go ahead and hurl real quick to get rid of the stupefied condition. Go to stage 4.
Tactical chunder.
He's like,
Tactical chuck.
you-
Boot and
he
rally.
goes, you approach. He puts up a finger. One moment.
Yeah, does he do that on his own, or is the finger to help?
No, the finger's the whole thing. Say like one moment. Like don't approach just yet. He, like, wipes his beard, pulls out a rag to wash off his mustache.
Like all the elves that are around are just looking at you, going like, "Ugh."
There we
Yeah,
go.
Telman just goes, gross.
Much better.
Yeah, it's almost like the elves are making a mental note: keep him away from the keg.
Yeah. He can't handle his shit.
We're rationing out the liquor to him.
And he will stand and go with you guys.
Yeah, so the Lady Nom does motion for everybody to come forth.
And
James
Telman, for his
paused.
part, will help bring our little
Oops.
foxy friend.
Why isn't that not?
Once the game gets on pause, then we can do
Oh,
that.
is that why? Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
wouldn't let me move my character. Wait,
Yeah,
it's still
so
not.
I had it on pause there for a minute.
Oh, that's not me. That was. I was trying to move our Selenius.
Side note,
Whee!
I don't think you would notice, but Rowan's character would for sure notice as like you bring Archibald like forward, there is a like visible look of disgust on fucking on fucking my character's face.
Archibald walks on his own. He's fine. He's fine.
And Telman definitely has one of those looks that's like, yeah, homeboy drink a bit much.
Yeah, Aisha Ishii will pretty quickly avert her attention from that area and look at the lady. Just like trying to just be like, I'm not gonna think about that.
Yeah.
That's
So-
a later thought.
Mhm.
As you guys are gathering, you do notice that she is sort of scratching the top of Stella's head. Almost like it's doing it in a way it's like, okay, you're calming me down. You're calming me down.
My emotional support bear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aisha Ishii knows all about that.
Everybody needs a personal support bear.
Oliver's. It's my
Yeah.
emotional
Yeah,
support.
Oliver, definitely.
I support you with drugs.
Have you considered
Definitely.
have you considered invasive surgery?
Surgery.
We are all here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she just looks at you all. It's like, Well, besides the dangers of the land itself and the unknown, I guess some of the other lords and ladies have decided they want it all for themselves.
I'm guessing that means we're in direct competition with them and any of their hirelings.
As far as I can tell at the moment, there's only two. Lord Ulgrug, a very boisterous hobgoblin.
Ooh, I caught how she said that.
Wants to rule
Racist.
the entire land and subjugate all.
I think Aisha Ishii probably says, like, just mutters under her breath, "He too shall find himself at the end of a blade."
Be careful there, gifted one. That is someone you do not wish to deal with right now.
She nods. She's
Say
not
while I'm
crazy.
ready.
She's just kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. I'm just
Borderline.
kind of crazy.
You're
Yeah.
borderline crazy. Yes. The other is that he has, for some reason, she wants the land to stay the way it is and learn how to control it.
Is she the one who tried to curse you?
Oh, she wasn't trying to curse me. She was trying to curse Lord Ulbrook.
I should have let her get away with it then.
Black magic should
Excuse
never
me.
be allowed to go through if you can help it.
And there's a delicate balance when it comes to matters of state that needs to be kept.
Right.
This
That is
Down out of
true.
the tree. Hearing magic.
Though I'm not sure what caused silence. It was none of us that did it.
Well, it silenced everything around here. That's rather large.
That's why my story was interrupted.
I'm shocked that you even know what a story is anymore.
You'd be surprised. I know quite the few stories. But that is for another time.
But for now, we'll not worry about the silence. It was actually a good thing. It sort of told us all it's time to part to our own encampments.
Well, if something is wishing to control these woods, that is not the nature of nature.
Mm.
Perhaps they would do better to realize that the woods would be controlling them.
It is an interesting turn of affairs, but I do suggest that for now we do not mingle with the other expeditions. Tempers are a little hot under the collar.
So this might be the wrong time to ask this because it might imply some things, but can I pick up a dagger at this encampment?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay. I promise I'm not going to stab them. Just if they try and talk to me, I'm going to threaten to stab them.
Which of them are you talking about?
If it was not for the rules of these lands, I would kill you where you stand.
I'm talking about anyone from any other encampment.
Ah,
Yeah.
us you'll stab. Gotcha.
No, I'll stab you guys last. That's if I have to get away from something way bigger than myself.
Just pray that you're faster than everybody.
Exactly.
I think she is.
Let's just hope that I'm in trees. But yeah, I'm probably going to pick up a dagger as soon as we're, done with
Yeah,
Yeah.
she just indicates, we're done.
Okay.
And yeah, you got a couple hours till the dinner meal and then the night itself. So is there anything anyone wants to do? Except for feeding alcohol to Archibald.
Not in particularly.
No.
I think you probably see Aishaishi very meticulously lay out a campsite for herself. Probably. But she's not really participating in a lot of social events.
Yeah. Well, and it is her personality.
Yeah, it's true.
Sleep near the big bunny.
Yeah, Aishaishi probably tries to shoo you away from the camp, but I bet you that Korvaka's like, no, he's fine.
Yeah, he could stay. He's okay.
Yeah. But no
The
one
bear
else
could
though.
stay too if it wants.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I hope they made friends. I'd love the idea that my familiar, or my, ranger familiar, or whatever they call them.
Animal companion.
Animal companion, thank you. I would love it if my animal companion and Lady Nom's animal companion became besties. Cool side plot.
Oh yeah.
They can have their own adventures.
Archibald takes
Oh,
the
wouldn't
evening
it
to
be
sober up.
adorable? Sorry, I
Oh.
interrupted Archibald.
Oh no, he just takes the evening to sober up.
Oh yeah, it takes a good part of the evening.
Yeah,
Right.
Telman is going to spend this time basically circling the wagons and making sure everything and everyone is where they should be and just keeping watch.
Okay.
What were you gonna do, Trinity?
Ryuk was gonna sit under the stars and meditate.
Banana.
Gaining, try to gain inspiration from her deity.
Who is their deity? Desna?
Ragya?
It's
Hmm.
actually the primary deity of her race.
Ah.
They actually do have their own deity.
Oh wow.
We pray, great monkey.
Oh, he's the king of the swingers, the jungle VIP.
He has no style. He has no grace.
Oh, he has a very specialized spell called Dung Splash.
Oh,
Good.
Of course.
no.
Very,
Wow.
very fitting. Very fitting. 10 out of 10. Wood monkey.
Oh, I love this. They are it's basically the whole monkey god thing of like, yeah, just kind of like vibe and have a good time and like don't be a dick and like help people if you can. Get enlightenment.
And
Sick.
poo on people.
Be mischievous. Maybe it
Uh-huh.
involves poo. Who knows?
Do a little bit of crime. It's fine.
Yeah, a little shoplifting. H&M's never gonna know.
Ancient monkey. These jokes write themselves, people.
Yes,
Yeah.
they
Maybe
do.
they do.
Oh, and this group's right full of jokes.
Although, Ryoko's not quite enjoying these jokes. And
Aw.
if you wind up with a dagger in your back one day, you'll know why.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Well, Telman,
Sure.
for their part, is not like saying
We're not
these out
actually
loud.
saying these out loud.
No.
Fortunately.
Yeah, that's probably a fortunate thing.
Yeah, my character would be more likely to be mean to you for other reasons.
Your
That's just
character
my
probably
character.
likes that they're a monkey.
Yeah, probably like, hey, let's go, nature. Just don't be incompetent. We're good. Like,
Don't be dumb, monkey.
don't just take the monkey off of it. She's not considering any of that. The thing that she considers with all of you guys is how likely are you to survive if you are attacked on your own by a bear? And if the answer is you'll survive great, she'll get
Not
along with you
bears.
famously.
Oh, then we should be getting along perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So, in other words, you want to set up a fighting pit with Stella and see how these people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Oh, that'd be
much.
dope. That's
No,
exactly what
not
she
until
would
we're
do.
at least level 10.
We will not have the Bear the Bear and her maiden fair
Yeah.
unless we get a brand of Tarth character.
That was good. That was good.
You mean Irvis?
Basically.
Giant woman.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, like, my character
Yeah.
would, but, like, I wouldn't. Like,
That's low damage, too.
oh, yeah.
Oh,
I see that
yeah.
+9.
Okay. So, honestly, this is a good spot to end it for today.
Daddy?
Okay.
And then we will pick
Did you
up
just write
actually
mine by
with
copying it?
all the fun parts of
The girl
exploration
left?
next session.
Nice.
Yay!
Hype.
Let's go.
So let's start with sign-offs, and we'll start with Computer King.
I'm the Computer King, the supervillain of streaming, and yeah, I was Selenia's Shade Tree, who was quite cordial, and had to carry a drunken foxman back
Foxy
from
Grandpa.
away from the barrels of wine. Foxy Grandpa. On Mondays, right now I'm in Shrikeverse, Shardverse 90210, whatever the number is, and I play Lollipop, who's a big brained alien, as in he actually looks like a giant brain with a little spindly body. And on Thursdays, I'm in New Amsterdam as Train Dexter, who's been practicing to jump out of a flying vehicle and do a tuck and roll, coming up with guns out. We'll see if he actually manages it at the time or if he'll roll like I was this game. And on Fridays, I vary between being in Immortal War as Nagashita, who's sneaky and really doesn't do a lot of sword fighting, but does a lot of setting people up. And Yakshas, where I'm John Howler Zulu, the engineered super soldier who really wants to kill the most OCD asshole boss. It's like Jeff Bezos with OCD, basically. And we're gonna go get him soon. And that's all I got. See you, folks. Back to the GM.
Okay, next, Nightheart.
Hi ho, friendolas. My name is Ron, otherwise known as Nightheart. You caught me here today playing Telemann Bellani, the totally not Belmont ripoff tiefling, who got to say some pretty funny things. Got to make fun of Foxy Grandpa for being a silly old drunk man. And can't wait to beat up monsters. And then we will find out that the greatest monster was man. You can also find me here on Mondays, where I too am in Fire Shrike Shardverse Funny Number, where I play two characters who are just getting ready to blow up some bugs inside their own weird asteroid planet thing. That'll be fun. Or you can find me here on Wednesdays in Over the Horizon, where I play Sinel, the Yuan-Ti artificer who is just a mean girl with a burn book and everything, and is probably going to end up getting people in trouble with all the dark secrets everyone keeps telling them. You can also find me here on Thursdays, where I play Cachette in New Amsterdam, who has a big fuck-off mech and kills Nazis with it. And depending on the Friday, this Friday, I will be running the Immortal War, an L5R homebrew setting, where things are starting to get towards the end there. Or you can find me every other Friday running Yakshas, where we will be getting to this last big fuck-off battle for the season, I promise. Dungeon Draft just decided that it didn't want to keep that file around, and I lost a lot of work. As you do. But that is it for me, I think.
Okay, Psychopathic.
Okay, Scott. I don't have a voice. All right, there it is. Okay, I played the fun little lovey cat. I wanted to be a cat. That's cool. I do other things too, but today I was cat. What else? New Amsterdam on Thursdays. I'm in that, and supposedly I need therapy, but whatever.
You know you need therapy. We go over this every week.
I know, but in his head he doesn't think he does. It's normal.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I'm also on Monday in the Shard verse with numbers, and Yeah, we're fighting things, and now that I know how to actually fight these big old mech things, and I think we'll be more effective come Monday. Yeah, we'll be more effective. Team Forearms.
Team Forearms.
All right, I'm done.
That's it. Then I guess we will go on to Sassy Manasty.
Yo, 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 is your boy Sassy McNasty. I'm a fucking princess. I don't know why. You can catch me here today, Saturday. So obviously here is Archibald Harrow Field, the the old fox man who has an alcohol problem. Not really. He just knew that now was a good time to just get some drinking done before we go out into the wild unknown. And you can also catch me here on Wednesdays and be over beyond over the horizon. Yes,
Yes.
over the horizon as Gideon Sunborn, the strength-based ranger who is just trying to make himself worthy of his tribe so he can return home, marry his fiancee, and live happily ever after. That's all, and be a true hero. And then you can catch me on Thursdays in New Amsterdam as Scene, who just got a wonderful little AV. So we're going to go flying through the air looking like a med tech, EMed vehicle, and going to do this raid. And going to blow a hole in the side of a building. And Omen, the rock star rock boy, who's now a dread pirate. And is going to probably get shot. You can catch me on Fridays, both Fridays, either in the Mortal War as Masahiro, the semi-oblivious, hard to keep a lie in without just blabbing the truth. Super goody two shoes, who has his nephew at his side and is gonna either get the nephew home to a loving family or be like, well, fine, fuck you, family. I'll get him somewhere safe away from you. And then on every other Friday, as Sin, who with the wonderful AI companion of Set, the AI that's supposed to take down the world banking system, we're gonna take care of nothing. Yep, we're gonna take care of nothing, and give the captain a new trophy. And that wraps around the Saturdays. That's me.
Okay, Soul Demon.
All right, hello. Today I played Iris. Didn't really do much, but sharpen my blade and practice my combat so that I can take over being ladies' guards, so that we can throw out these old children. And I guess I'm not really in anything else yet. So that's me.
Okay, Trinity.
Hello. I'm Trinity. I'm playing Rao Chua, an orangutan oracle slash doomcaller beastskin who transforms, and that'll be a surprise for later what she transforms into. But she is very sly, and she is trying to ingratiate herself with the noble that they're helping. Um, why is to be determined. You can catch me playing one offs every now and then, and I'll be here. Thank you.
Okay, and last but not least, Myrna.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Mira, also known as Mira Shades GM, and today you caught me playing Aishaishi. That's right, I can say my character's name. Caught me playing Aishaishi, the highly guarded at the moment woodland elf, who Well, I'm really excited for some more opportunities to do some characterization because she's got some cool stuff. Catch me on Mondays in the Shrikeverse, where I am part of Team Four Arms. I am Clan Nasaravi, the Showbod, who's Sobod. And we are just cracking our way into a giant beehive, about to get suffocated by all the bees because they're all going to vibrate by our mechs so fast that the temperature's going to raise and we're all going to cook alive. You know, classic swarm shit. You can also catch me on Thursdays where I run New Amsterdam. Of course, New Amsterdam, the game in which nothing bad happens to anyone ever. Definitely a very fun and wholesome game for the whole family. Just kidding, it is not for the whole family. Please do not bring your children to New Amsterdam. And catch me on the Fridays where I am either Domingo Frank Ordonez, the bad guy who's trying to be a good dad. And you can also catch me as Hiroki, the Himbo Samurai in Immortal War, who is just about getting tired of all of this hoon fuckery happening. His life is on the line, and these people do not treat it like that. But yeah, I think that is it for me.
Okay, that brings it back to me. I am Brian C. I am the game master for today, and you have just watched session 1 of Lands of Iobaria. And yes, you can also find me on Thursdays in New Amsterdam, where I'm playing a lovely lady that's all the way from Zulu Station out of the Grand Point 4. I believe that's where we placed it. Anyway,
Something like that.
Yes, come back to Earth to find a part that was stolen from her one expedition into an old research station. That's just going to be fun once everybody figures out what that's all about. Beyond that, I will be in Jess's new game on Monday. Free Will Station, a new Starfinder game that's coming up. So, yeah, be interesting. I believe we're doing a session 0 tomorrow night. I believe that's when it is. And yeah, we'll see how that pans out. We'll see if this campaign goes as long as Fire Shrike did. That would be fun.
That's an epic level campaign at that point.
Oh yeah. So the only witty outro I have for tonight is R.I.P. Archibald's liver.
You know what?
All right.
All right.
All right.
Archibald's liver.